Hello, and welcome to episode 63 of Paper Brief, where we dive into the fascinating world of tech and machine learning research. This is Charlie, your host, joined by Cleo, our expert in the field. Today, we're discussing Scaffold-GS, an innovative approach to 3D scene rendering. Cleo, could you break down why this paper stands out in the realm of neural rendering methods?
Absolutely, Charlie. The beauty of Scaffold-GS lies in its novel use of anchor points, which distribute 3D Gaussians dynamically based on the viewer's perspective, greatly improving rendering quality for scenes with varied levels of detail.
How does this differ from traditional methods?
Traditional 3D rendering often relies on methods that either produce lower quality images or suffer from slow performance. Scaffold-GS slashes redundancy and delivers high-quality renderings consistently at around 100 FPS, even at 1K resolution.
I'm curious, how exactly do these anchor points work?
Think of anchor points as guideposts within a scene, set up on a sparse grid. They're responsible for spawning neural Gaussians that adapt attributes like opacity and color depending on your viewpoint, making the scene appear more lifelike from various angles.
That's fascinating. Does it also address issues seen with other splatting methods, like view-dependent effects?
Indeed, Charlie. Unlike prior methods where view-dependent effects were baked into Gaussians, Scaffold-GS dynamically generates these attributes, enhancing robustness to view changes and lighting conditions.
What about the practical implications? Where can this be applied?
Well, its applications span from VR to media generation and large-scale scene visualization. Any industry requiring photorealistic and real-time rendering could greatly benefit from this approach.
Okay, last question, Cleo. How does it perform in terms of data storage?
A major perk of Scaffold-GS is its efficiency in storage. It doesn't need large datasets to train. It requires just the anchor points and the predictors. This makes it much easier to store and handle.
Thanks a ton, Cleo, for sharing your insights on Scaffold-GS with all of us. And thank you to our listeners for tuning into Paper Brief. Stay curious and keep exploring.